Going on to you, Capricorn. So you have the Two of Wands, the Judgment, the Ten of Swords, the Ace of Cups, Five of Swords, the Fool, the Empress, the Three of Cups. Then you have the Page of Pentacles and the Six of Cups. Ooh. The Two of Wands, the Judgment, the Ten of Swords. Ooh, ooh wee. Okay. Oh, wow. Okay, so you Capricorns were trying to do something nice for somebody, trying to get to know them. And they played themselves because they spent so much time judging you to the point where you didn't even want to go out with them like that anymore. You didn't even want to go out with them anymore. They spent a lot of time trying to compare you to someone else. And the reason why I'm saying that in the first place was just how combative they were, right? A lot of people want to make it seem like whoever it is that they're talking to is not their first choice. The way I see it, honestly speaking, forget about that whole first choice and all this other type of stuff. Because at the end of the day, it's not necessarily about your first choice, what's your last choice, what's this, what's that. If you didn't really like this person like that, quote unquote, why are they even on the date talking to you, messing with you at all in the first place? I don't get it. But here these people are. They judged you very harshly. And the Ten of Swords, you didn't want to hang out with them anymore. You don't want to hang out with them. And that's what it is that you stopped doing. You were just now getting to know them. But they were so insufferable. They were so combative to the point where you Capricorns is like, nah, you got to wash your hands with them. Because if this is how it's immediately starting off, there's no way that you're going to be able to stay in a relationship or potentially even get in one with these people. They're too dysfunctional. So the Ace of Cups and the Five of Swords now represents, as a result of this, the Ace of Swords, the Ace of Cups and the Five of Swords is about, so, they played themselves with their own games that they were trying to play on you. So you Capricorns didn't take it personally and you just dipped. This is recently. So you're like, okay, it is what it is, right? Forget about this person. This is what you're saying to yourself, and you left them alone. You left them to be by themselves. You're like, okay, you'll take that as you getting dubbed, but you ain't have any kind of hard feelings about that, so you left that alone. But then now you have the Fool, right? You have the Fool, which represents you. Now, a lot of people gonna be thinking to themselves, I don't want to be the Fool. Well, the Fool is actually the most powerful tarot card in the entire tarot deck. So if you don't want to be the Fool, I will. But you Capricorns were the Fool in the sense that you learned, you let that go. You say, okay, fine. The person ain't want you. You will take that, right? Because if a person dubs you, what can you do with that? Accept that, right? Other than accept it. What can you do with that? So the Empress and the Three of Cups now, right? The Empress now really represents them thinking that they won something at first, right? But the Three of Cups and the Page of Pentacles represents, but right now, they don't have anybody on tap. The people that, they proclaim and they're holding themselves out for, it is their quote unquote first choice, or whatever stupid phrase that those people want to use. They're not getting attention from those people, or they lied about that. And they're ultimately in a relationship with somebody in their head. This is the type of loser stuff that people would do. People would try to make it seem like they in a relationship instead of just being real and being like, nah, I'm not in one. And oh, I'm not in one, but I'm single by choice and all this other type of stuff, when they really don't really mean that, right? Instead of it just being like, I'm single. you know? And then if they get asked, like, okay, well, why are you single? You break it down, like, you know, because this, X, Y, Z, right? So those people are not even getting picked by the same people that they spent so much time trying to keep themselves available for. So they're quite stupid. And this is where the Six of Cups come into play. This is the reason why it is that they feel like they got to now try to come talk to you, because they wasted so much time playing games with you. They wasted so much time being combative just from that one encounter that you've had, that one romantic or could be romantic encounter with you. They ruined it because they wanted to play games. They wanted to be combative. They couldn't just jump into it with both feet and see where it goes. And if they don't like, they give it a fair try. And if they don't like where it goes, then they're like, okay, it is what it is. I'm not rocking with this. No. The Two of Wands, the Judgment. They had all types of issues with you, Capricorns, coming into this. They already made up their mind that they wasn't going to give you a try. And this is what I mean when I say that it's the confusion, because why are they there on a date with you in the first place? Why are they there in the first place? And they're there because they really like you and they want to be able to get over their first choice by getting up underneath you. That's what it means when people will go out on dates with people who they quote unquote don't like or what. Listen, all of that type of stuff is nonsense. All of that they don't like you type stuff. They wouldn't be on a date with you if they didn't like you. They wouldn't be talking to you if they didn't like you. That's a dub. That idea is a dub, because what are they doing here? Their life is so important, and their life is so important allegedly, but yet they out here trying to get to know you, right? They're on a date with you, right? It's because they do like you, but like I said before, they wanted a trophy. Whether it was the trophy husband or the trophy wife, they wanted a trophy. And it didn't work on them, because the same people that they spent so much time pedestalizing don't want anything to do with them. So the Three of Cups, that same type of hoops that they tried to get you, Capricorns, to jump through, where if you were to go for the bait, continue to go after them, right? Three of Cups, they would try to get you to go for the bait, chase up after them, get you to jump through all these hoops while you doing so much and they doing little or nothing. This is the same way that they're getting treated when they go to those same individuals that they deem as number one. They don't like that. This is how the other person is treating them. So now they over here hanging out, trying to call you, trying to see what's going on with you. Let's clarify the Page of Pentacles, which is them, which is the person's first choice. You have the Moon, Ten of Pentacles, the Knight of Swords, Page of Wands. Oh yeah, by the way, thank you. I was able to pick up some new cards. Appreciate y'all, by the way. But keep coming through. You know, keep getting some more of my services, stuff like this, so I can go ahead and keep the show going. And also, too, sit through all my ads. I need all of that money. Appreciate it, by the way. Shout outs to all of you. Got the best subscribers in the world. So to clarify the Page of Pentacles, you have the Moon and the Ten of Pentacles, which is about, again, this is the thing that you don't see, because the Moon, it also represents, see, the Moon represents a lot of different things in the tarot. It represents, yes, ghosting, but it also represents clandestine things, or things that are secret, things that people don't see. You just have to be in the room to know that it was real. And what obviously you don't see because you wasn't there is, Capricorn, they got dubbed by the other person that they held in such a high regard. And the Knight of Swords represents how this other person was kind of coming down hard on those people that you were trying to get to know who was a jerk. So now the Page of Wands is they feel some type of way. Because now it's the idea that they did that to you, and the person that they had the hots for did that to them. But you were the decent person in the situation. The other person that they had the hots for still in the game. You wasn't necessarily in the game. You was trying to get to know them. And then let's clarify the Six of Cups. Let's clarify the Six of Cups. So to clarify the Six of Cups, we have, look at these cards falling apart. You have the High Priestess, the King of Swords, the Seven of Wands, and the Death card to clarify the Six of Cups. Right. Now they're coming back in, but you really do still need to watch that, because they could just be on the rebound trying to offer you some fun. That's some fun that's not really going to be long-term fun, if you catch my drift. The King of Swords and the Seven of Wands represents because you're in a situation where you really need to know that that's what it is. They're on the rebound more than likely. They're not. It's not the apologies and the humility is not going to last for long. Their ego is going to get right back in control of them. So the best thing for you Capricorns to do is to leave that alone, and even see that, right? Because I wouldn't even tell you to smash that, because there's a chance that they can get vindictive, revengeful and stuff, because of the fact that they were in a down position, and then they can't, they can't accept the fact that they can't believe that you're doing it to them too. So now, so now they got a problem with you. Now you don't want that. So that's pretty much it.